is what films would have you
I'm
believe.
sure you guys have seen it.
But now retired YouTube commentator SunnyV2 proved that you can die as the villain, yet sooner or later, people will realize that you were the hero they didn't deserve but needed all along. In April 2023, SunnyV2 uploaded a video titled "Why Chris Tyson Will Soon Be a Nightmare for Mr. Beast," and the response was overwhelmingly negative.
Absolute psychopathic behavior, bro. Have some shame and decency before you fucking put out a video like this. You don't even fucking know this person, dude.
In this video,
Okay, to be fair, Hassan is like, I'm sorry, I will not look for your opinion, regardless anything. No.
Sunny argued that Chris's transition would end up becoming a massive issue for Mr. Beast based on how that changed the dynamic between the group.
Chris did make these bizarre...
Dude, that just reminds me when we tried like the fucking chocolate. You know, celebrities shouldn't be allowed to create food, especially not in America, where you guys have like looser rules for like food consumptions and whatnot.
Jokes about Jimmy being female,
I'm sorry, but
making
no.
him incredibly uncomfortable.
Oh my god.
Fucking feastables.
Jimmy, look, they drew you. Jimmy, they drew you so well.
His fucking face. Jesus Christ. What is that?
It looks just like you.
And it wasn't just Sunny's observation, as fans of Mr. Beast picked up on the energy, commenting, "This is the most awkward Mr. Beast video I have ever seen," which stuck out like a sore thumb as regular viewers of the channel, as Chris was known for being the gun and truck-loving all-American icon. But in April of 2023, Chris publicly announced for the first time that he'd been on HRT, and the results were immediate.
I started taking HRT and like I was amazed, like after 2-3 weeks, I just started having a mental clarity that it felt like a fog that had been around me just went away.
However, Chris, or well, Ava's announcement was met with mixed reception. Some people felt that she was incredibly brave for making the step, saying, "People have to realize that someone who transitions doesn't do it for fun. It's a long struggle they had to have to accept themselves. At the end of the day, we're all humans and we're all entitled to the pursuit of happiness."
I mean, that's true. Listen, my philosophy would be always be like, you know, as long as you're happy, you can do whatever you want. You know, as long as you don't harm anyone, if you're happy, go nuts. It's your body. You have one life. You have to live it to the fullest.
While others felt
Right?
that Ava was an extremely bad influence for Mr. Beast's main demographic, which was a point Sunny argued.
I mean, okay. I would say probably some of the Squid Game games where people like, wasn't it like there was one where a guy had to live in darkness for like multiple weeks and he was going slowly crazy? I'm just saying, there are some content that Mr. Beats puts out and it might not be the best for your mental health. You know?
As well. However, instead of focusing on why Sunny made the video, people focused on his comments about Chris's personal choices.
I feel like the implication of that sentence is go back. Actually, don't explore what makes you happy. Don't do what you want to do.
And this, of course, brought Sunny a ton of backlash. Not surprised that SunnyV2, a person who profits off ishing on other people at their lowest points, posted another video with an ish take,
Wait, so SunnyV retired just because he had like a whatever take on like a Mr. Beast video? Was it all the Mr. Beast fans sort of like pushing him into the point of retiring?
including from Mr. Beast himself. "This is getting absurd. Chris isn't my nightmare, he's my friend, and things are fine. All this transphobia is starting to piss me off." And he wasn't the only one who thought Sunny's video was transphobic.
These are people just being like extremely transphobic and disgusting.
All this hate started a campaign against Sunny as more and more videos showed up, exposing his biases towards sensitive topics.
But I also want to virtue signal that I'm way better than the person we're talking about, because in reality, half of the stuff I said about the person is completely untrue.
Despite the overwhelming negative attention, some people defended Sunny, saying he was allowed to voice his opinions. However, allegations
Bro, he was just content farming. How much money can a 10-minute video even give you though? I feel like it cannot give you that much. 10 minutes is nothing, even with 23 mil.
of him being transphobic had been bubbling
Big YouTube must have gotten to him. I don't think YouTube would care as long as he doesn't do anything illegal.
for some time. It all started when Sunny defended Mr. Beast for making this joke.
I was actually born a tank, but sadly it wasn't one of our 52.
Oh my god, he was young. There was a young Mr. Beast. His eyes didn't even look that dead. He was sort of alive. That's crazy. He almost looks human. Bro, he almost looks human.
52 genders.
And if we take the joke and rank it on a scale from 1 to 10, with 1 being least offensive and 10 being most offensive, it probably wouldn't even hit 1 on the scale.
And this stuck with some viewers who felt that Sunny had an agenda which he voiced through his videos under the guise of being objective.
Just making up all these what-if situations that are completely irrelevant. What if he becomes a completely different person and his new personality ruins the Mr. Beast channel?
As the hate spread around the internet, SunnyV2 unanimously became the most hated YouTuber on the platform. But this would soon turn into the nightmare Sunny promised, as on July 16th, 2024, YouTuber Adrox would post a video titled, "This video will make you hate Ava Tyson." In this video, Adrox provided multiple tweets from Ava, showcasing her admiration for disgraced artist Shadman.
I was told that apparently Shadman is Swiss. That's the only thing I know about that person. I don't know what they are doing, but apparently he is. I don't know. I don't know what he did, but I think he had to go to prison for something. Do not look it up. I don't want to. I was told that he draws things that are not... You should not be glancing upon.
That wasn't the only thing which was weird about her, as viewers found an older video posted in June 2024 by the creator Prism42, who alleged that Ava had been talking inappropriately with one of her fans, LavaGS.
And why are you sending a 15-year-old a message saying coming for America? Why are you DMing a 15-year-old anyways on Snapchat?
After this,
I still think we should ban all kids from the internet. Believe it or not, none of this would ever happen if you wouldn't have kids on the internet. We wouldn't have to censor ourselves. You do not have to worry about creepy people. The kids could stay kids. They could grow up normally. They wouldn't have to think that, oh, I want to be a content creator. There would be no algorithm, no depression, no cyberbullying, nothing. It would be so good. You wouldn't have to listen to 15-year-olds telling you how you should live your life on Twitter. So good. So good.
Situation blew up. Lava posted a tweet saying, "Ava never did anything wrong and just made a few edgy jokes. I was never exploited or taken advantage of." However, people argued that asking someone who was groomed if they were groomed is like asking someone with amnesia if they remembered when they got amnesia. Following which, Lava changed his initial statements, saying, "I thought I had a good memory of situation, but I was wrong. After reading the chat logs, this stuff was inappropriate and wrong. I was a minor in this situation and not the adult influencer who shouldn't have allowed this to happen. I did not see this wrong at the time." And this turned the wheel of internet drama once again.
But like, let's say you're famous, like you're internet famous. Why would you? When was the last time? Let me ask a question. When was the last time you met someone who was under 18 and you had a conversation and you were like, wow, I'm really enjoying your company? Like, children are dumb. They are annoying. Why would you want to talk with them? They are all dumb as a rock. You know, like they are just like, oh, 6, 7, bleh, you know, and like whatever memes are going on right now. Why would you ever talk to one of them? They're unbearable.
As the community that vilified SunnyV2 for even suggesting Ava could
If I'm famous, I'm sleeping with hot adult women, right?
become an issue for Mr. Beast were now the same people who joined the bandwagon against her.
You can't just write that off as being like quirky, inappropriate, edgy jokes that people are blowing out of proportion.
Many of these videos which explained the Ava situation were flooded with comments reminding everyone who the first person was to point this out, with others adding, SunnyV2 was never transphobic. He was just explaining that Mr. Beast was in an impossible position. And Mr. Beast's position would only get worse as more evidence of Ava talking inappropriately with minors came out, which turned some people's attention away from Ava and towards Mr. Beast. The controversy was massive, and Ava tried to clear the situation on X, saying that her past tweets and actions were just edgy jokes and that she had decided to step away from the Mr. Beast company for good. However, Mr. Beast was facing a PR disaster as people were alleging that YouTube was age-restricting any videos that mentioned Ava's past to help save their golden child's reputation. But eventually, Mr. Beast did provide more clarification on the situation. Over the last few days, I've become aware of the serious allegations of Ava Tyson's behavior online, and I am disgusted and opposed to such unacceptable acts. I will allow the independent investigators the necessary time to
that sounds so much like PR talk. You know, like I hate to say it, but I don't think that he didn't know. You know, like I feel like this is like, you have to say this so that you're not going to be liable. You have to keep your brand clear. Just have to just like da-da-da-da-da.
Conduct a comprehensive investigation and will take any further actions based on their findings. And the results of this investigation alleged that there was nothing wrong happening at the company, which got Mr. Beast a ton of backlash for obvious reasons. No way.
So we checked ourselves and we found it that we have no problems. Yes, yes.
The guys you paid found you innocent. While Mr. Beast did remove Ava from his channel once the controversy went public, many people started believing that Mr. Beast would do anything to protect his own image, which...
Well, duh! Imagine, wow, a famous businessman would want to protect his own image. Like, what is he supposed to do? You know?
He did.
To be honest, I didn't really think too much of it because we just had like a lot of anime posters and things up, and it was an animated character that was clothed, obviously. And yeah, knowing what I know about Chapman now is a very weird thing to buy.
This explanation, however...
Wait, was like the anime thingy that they showed in the beginning was like a hint, nudge, nudge of something? Was like a reference to something?
However, wasn't well received, even if you didn't know who the artist was. Having a...
It was one of his... Oh... Okay. He made such a face. There is no way he didn't fucking know. He basically had like a fucking factory reset. He didn't have a poker face. He was like literally just like staring at the screen. It's like, oh fuck, that was like an oh fuck, why would you show that face, you know? Like, why would you fucking bring it to... It's so funny, so funny.
Photo like that in your house is still effing weird. And the nightmare only got worse as Nathan, another member of Ava's Discord server, came forward with new allegations against her and Mr. Beast.
Chris Tyson from Mr. Beast used me, manipulated me, and did very inappropriate things with me while I was about 15 years old.
With more evidence coming out, Ava's reputation was slowly disintegrating, one leaked chat at a time.
To make matters worse, he was considering extending the Not Safe for Work channel to also cover gore, meaning he either intended to partake in or welcome the sharing of gore material, again with minors.
Bro, I don't even understand why gore is a thing. Why?
Release of these chat logs were controversial as Nathan's character came into question with people alleging that many of his claims were false. Regardless, the chat logs were real, as were the many inappropriate things Ava shared with minors on there. But when it comes to
unironically, if you have a community, you gain nothing by letting minors into that. You will only ever have problems. I would never want anyone under 18 on my Discord. Ever. If you're under 18, come back when you're 18. I don't care. Like, literally anything happens, you will be the one being held responsible. And it's like, you have to understand, they are children. They have like a single brain cell. For them, this is all hee-hee and ha-ha. Someone got into trouble, but they can't because I'm a child. Right? So, no.
SunnyV2, many people agree that he was right about Mr. Beast. The man predicted the future, got bashed by everyone online, he didn't apologize. Then a year later, he came out on top. As in his original video, this was the solution Sunny provided Jimmy for the Ava issue.
The only clean solution should things go south might be for Chris to resign himself, and even then rumors and bad press will be unavoidable.
Which is quite scary in how close to reality Sunny's prediction hit. However, much of the hate...
Can you imagine how much this man must have gotten harassed by all this community? Like after the OG video came out, like how much like hate threads and threats and whatever he must have gotten. Like I'm not surprised if he just like sort of disappeared into the abyss.
That was directed towards Sunny turned out to be entirely baseless to begin with, as no one really talked about how Ava's transition would affect Mr. Beast's audience. Rather, everyone piled around with pitchforks looking to cancel Sunny for even having an opinion, but they couldn't cancel him because Sunny never responded. Speaks facts, gets called a madman, refuses to apologize, wins. And over time, as Mr. Beast has successfully phased Ava out of his channel, many...
You know, I have to say that that's based, you know, like, yeah, he sort of disappeared, but he never apologized. He was just like, yeah, I said what I said, bitch. And he just like sort of peaced out.
People have expressed their delight at the decision.
I can now watch a Mr. Beast video in peace now. I can now watch a Mr. Beast video in peace.
However, it turns out that the Ava Tyson situation opened a Pandora's box of controversy for Mr. Beast, as YouTuber Dogpack made a 3-part series about Jimmy faking lotteries and his videos, as well as emotionally torturing his employees while keeping criminals on his payroll.
I think I saw one of these videos.
And while many of these allegations were proven to be false, Jimmy's credibility had taken a massive hit.
The thing is that once people start to see you as a bad guy, like they are going to throw whatever the fuck and it will stick. And it doesn't matter, even if it's just like a few thousand people will hear it, they're gonna believe it. Like even now, I think he's a lizard person, right? Like he can literally give every African town and city a well, and I will think that he's a lizard person.
People became wary of his antics, as was also apparent during his Team Water charity stream.
Was one of the most like uncomfortable, like weird streams of all time, bro. Basically this...
I'm sorry, what is this? It almost looks like it has XQC's head, but like a body of like a raccoon or something. Looking at it looks like you have XQC and then it's like a cat or something. Isn't this a son? Son reveal, but it's just like this weird Full Metal Alchemist monstrosity, you know? It's just like pa.
This is all this stream was, bro. The epitome of the stream was basically just Mr. Beast pressuring people into donating to Team Water.
As well as when he announced a new AI thumbnail generator, which was such a horrible idea that Jimmy had to scrap it immediately. And adding to the misery was the Lunchly controversy.
Dude, it's always the rich people who cannot make a thumbnail by themselves. It's always that.
Controversy in 2024, where many customers found mold in Jimmy's product. Now, to be
actually, it's not mold. It's blue cheese. It's French. It's very delicious. Actually, yeah. It's just called. It's European.
Now, to be fair to Jimmy, all of his controversies post-Ava were dealt with in a professional manner. While his tactics to get money out of streamers for Team Water was a bit aggressive and awkward, people could understand that because he was doing it for a noble cause. As for his moldy Lunchly controversy, his explanation made sense.
But we're talking like, I mean, it's moving over 1 million units a week right now, and I'm seeing like maybe a couple examples here and there.
However, Jimmy's rebuttals...
I just realized why I don't like Mr. Beast. I think it finally sunk into me why I personally don't like him. I think I don't like him because he purely makes content for children, and it's all just like slop. It's it's sort of to I don't know, like condition them into buying, like, buy the energy drink, buy all these chemical chocolate, buy the slop food. And it's like kind of like eroding the children. It's like brain rot and slop, and it's like they can't even eat healthy. Their mind is entirely gone. And like, yeah, sure. Like, let's be real, like adults can enjoy the content as well. But it's like, what was the name of the two blonde brothers, the one who went to the suicide forest? It's the same category for me personally. Ludwig, no, the suicide, yeah, the Jake and Logan Paul, it's like the same. Sure, there might be like some adults watching it, but it's mostly for kids, you know.
And explanations just started feeling like excuses.
It's exploitative. That's the word I have been looking for.
And ways to deflect any valid criticisms people may have. And this erosion of trust between Jimmy and the internet can be traced back to how he handled the Ava Tyson.
The eyes of the fake smile creeps me out. You know, I don't know why his eyes, it's like he's always sad. It doesn't matter how deep his smile is. He's always just very sad. He's like the Bonnie Blue of like content creation. He's also very soulless on the inside, you know? I don't know why. Too far now. Oh man. It's like, imagine that he walks up to it's like, yeah, honey, I love you so much. Would you like to eat some Lunchables? Would you like to create a child and a family?
The Tyson situation. Everyone has changed their perception about Jimmy, who was once a role model for every aspiring content creator, but has now become a corporate sellout in the eyes of many people. Even though all this could have still happened regardless of the Ava Tyson drama, it just...
I don't think role model is a good word. I think many people looked up to him because he became mainstream and he became a millionaire. But I'm not sure if he was a role model.
Nice.
No?
What is more destructive to the soul? Thousands dicks or thousands for content videos?
Wow. I mean, the first one. The first one. Didn't Mr. Beast start out by going to streamers and gifting them like a ludicrous amount of money and getting clipped? Wasn't it how he started out?
This goes to show that SunnyV2 was in fact right about Mr. Beast.
Is he coming back? What do you think? Now that it's going to be a little bit safe, is he going to come back? Depends on how the thousands are spent. 1,000 dicks. How would you like your thousands of dicks? Be honest with me. Would you like it? Would you like it just right now? Not at all.